Roehler.
Good morning. It's 5:12 now on your Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. As you're heading out the door this morning, a little on the cool side, a little breezy as well. Here's a view in Canyon City from our St. Thomas More Hospital camera. Temperatures are starting out in the lower 40s, but you'll look at that flag, notice the breeze makes it feel more like the lower 30s as you're heading out the door. So you'll want to have those warmer layers on hand this morning. Do have a bit of a breeze to contend with out across the region. Around the Springs and Pueblo, just under 10 miles per hour, becoming breezier into Trinidad and La Junta this morning, where we do have those breezy spots. It does feel cooler. It feels like the mid-20s around the Springs and Pueblo. Feels like 19 degrees out the door at Monument Hill. Now it's cool this morning, but by the afternoon you'll be able to shed those layers. Really seeing a nice warm up today. 56 by noon in the Springs, 60 by 3 p.m. Plenty of sun from start to finish, and around Pueblo we're following a very similar trend. A little chilly out the door this morning, but by the afternoon feeling quite warm. Warming things
for us here today outside, taking a look at how we're starting things off here at 6 o'clock. Emily, how's it looking out there?
Good morning. It's just a beautiful start to the day to be outside. We're already seeing some sunshine and it's really comfortable. I want to get you a look at some current conditions now as you get ready to start your day off this morning. There's a view in Canyon City from our St. Thomas More cam. Sunshine greeting you out the door, and temperatures across the region generally hanging out in the 60s. Got some 50s into the higher elevations early today. Now, if you do have plans to head out for a hike, it's going to be hot. Keep in mind the heat if you're out around Garden of the Gods today. We're going to get close to the 90s by noon, low 90s by 3. Dry trails and paths are expected across the region, but we do have chances for a few storms rolling into the forecast today. Those are going to stay mainly out to the west of I-25, but later on this week, we'll see better storm chances moving into the rest of southern Colorado. We're going to be talking about that in the hour-by-hour forecast coming up here in just about 10 minutes. Dave? Yeah, we are continuing to deal with very hot conditions as we head out to the west. We have heat alerts in effect today. You'll notice for portions of southern Nevada, southern California, even into LA, we're looking at excessive heat warnings out this afternoon. We're talking about highs into the 90s and 100s. It's not out of the ordinary to see highs in the 90s and 100s here this time of the year, but just a little hotter than what is normal. Now, this is all thanks to some high pressure sitting over the area. This ridge, as it just continues to build in, we see the air start to compress underneath it. What that does with that sinking air is it keeps things dry and it keeps things hot. So it's really hard to break a pattern like this, and we're really stuck under that dome of heat here for the next couple of days at the very least. Now, here's a look at current temperatures, and they're already looking warm for some spots. We're at 89 for Vegas, Phoenix at 85, and we have 70s going for much of Southern California from Fresno into LA. We're at 80 now for San Diego. Our dew points also pretty low in this area. You'll notice a lot of 30s, even 20s showing up into parts of Nevada. We have dew points in the 50s out over California. This is just showing how dry it is out there. And when we combine it with the heat, well, we see some concern for fire danger as well. Highs today really going to be up there. 108 for Las Vegas. We're going to see highs in the 100s for northern Nevada, Fresno 104, LA looking at a high of 96 today. This is running about 5, maybe even 10 degrees above the average. So again, a little hotter than what's normal. In Vegas, you are just looking at a hot week ahead. We're not getting any relief. High temperatures are going to stay right around the 105 ballpark through the next 7 days, and we're looking at dry conditions coming along with that. Now, some of us talking about the risk for some severe storms rolling through. We're going to be talking more about that coming up. You can always head to our Twitter page and Facebook for more updates throughout the day. Yeah, wet weather and cooler weather on the way to the northeast. I want to get you a look at our current temperatures out there this morning. We're waking up to 70s out along the coast. Take a look at this, though. 47 around Watertown and Burlington at 56. So that cooler air is pushing in. This will continue to build in through the weekend, really bringing in a refreshing change from the heat that we've been dealing with recently. But this same system here, this low pressure system moving up the coast, that is going to bring in a big flash flood threat for us with the potential for some heavy rain. We're bringing in that chance for rain through the day today, looking at areas like Philadelphia, Boston, New York, Washington, D.C. soggy throughout today and heading into Sunday as well as Monday, with periods of heavy rain at times and the potential to even see some flooding as we head through the next several days. We're looking at locally the potential for 6 inches or more. Flood alerts are out up and down the East Coast once again, so make sure you're bracing yourself for that heavy rain. Now, coming up, we're talking more about heat impacting the rest of the U.S. That's coming up in just a few minutes.